Here's the deal. I went to my friend Heather's house after class the other night, and we hung out, talked, caught up on old times, hadn't seen her in a really long time. Um, and then it was about 2 o'clock in the morning, and we decided we were getting hungry, so I said we'd drive to White Castle. And so, on the way to driving to White Castle, it takes about 5 to 10 minutes to get there. There was a car behind me the entire way on the highway. Stayed a pretty good distance away, never came closer, stayed further back. So I assumed it was a cop. So I made sure not to go over the speed limit, use my blinker, etc. So as we get to White Castle and I'm getting in the right turn lane to turn, he flips his lights on. I'm like, okay, I don't know what I did. And we're pulling in, and as I'm making the right turn on the left side of the street, well, across the street, a state officer comes out of the gas station, flips his lights on, and he pulls behind the county cop. So now I got both cops behind me with their lights on. I'm thinking, I must have fucked up really bad. Well, they both get out, they meet up, they talk, and they come to my window. And the county cop tells me that I was driving wildly in my own lane. Now, it sounded suspicious to me. Didn't really make any sense. He asked for my ID, insurance, the normal stuff. And then he saw my friend Heather in the passenger seat. And he asked the state cop to go around and get her ID because they didn't believe she was of legal age. I don't know. So they get her information. She didn't have her license on her, so she had to verbally tell them everything about her so they could run her through the system. They ran both of us, found nothing wrong. They came back, said sorry for the inconvenience, that a majority of the people that night were drunk, and they were just making sure I wasn't. And they left, and I went and got my White Castles. Now, what was supposed to only be, maybe a 15-minute drive there and back turned into almost an hour. And not quite as exciting as Harold and Kumar, but at least it was some kind of made for somewhat of an exciting night. Um, it's just, I can't believe the reason they pulled me over. It just didn't make any sense to me, and made me look on cops a little lower now. I mean, I'm sure there's some really decent ones out there, but these two were just, I guess, bored, and they were just like, this is the only car on the road, let's pull them over for no reason. Um, if anyone else out there has a similar story, or has any comments for this, post it, let me know. I want to hear other people's stories, because I thought this was just ridiculous. So, catch y'all later.